Welcome to OFL Now. I'm Bad the Chad Jackson, your host and member. As most of you know, I control the Packers in both the multiple and the single season leagues. Today we're going to be taking a couple of calls, one in particular, and we're going to be doing some highlights, showing top plays. We're going to be discussing the Power 10, some schedule matchups, things like that. So if you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, please leave them on the forum. I'll definitely get to them on my next broadcast. Otherwise, look for me every single week on the forum, on YouTube. I'll make sure to put all that on the video for you. All right. All right, we got a call from Thunder Riser. Let's see what he's got to say. So, Thunder, tell me what's going on.
Hey, man, what's going on? How you doing? I'm just calling in. I had a couple questions for you guys and for you.
Sure.
Yeah, I actually I joined week 3 in in both leagues. In the single league, I am the 49ers, and in the multiple seasons, I am the Dolphins. And I joined, and right now we're at week 6, as you know, and in one league, in the multiple league, I'm 2-3, and the other one, single season, I'm 2-4. So not that great, but definitely not really bad either. So,
yeah, what'd you think about that game we played?
You and I, you're the Packers. I mean, it was a tough game, but I mean, I was having problems getting in the end zone, but I think I picked you off a couple times. You had some really good runs with Eddie Lacy, you know. It was a pretty good game, though, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch up my my offense a little bit. You know, crossing patterns have been kind of the hard thing to defend unless you get pressure or you've got a really good zone. You know, I guess if young players coming in, I kind of look how they run the ball. If you can stop the run, if you can defend the corners of the field, then you're going to have a pretty good chance in this season, you know, in this version of the simulation. I think Madden 15 is come a long way. I personally like it. It's probably the best sim so far. There are some, you know, glitchy aspects to some of the different multiplayers and things like that, but you know, you're going to find that early on in the season. I'd say that so far they've done a pretty good job. But enough about me and how I feel about it. What are you getting concerns going forward, or what do you think of the league so far?
So far, man, I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm trying to get used to my team and everything. You know, trying to get used to them and stuff. But have some practices with them, and you know, I mean, I think all this is just gaining the experience. My first Madden I got was I think it was Madden 05. And I started getting into Madden games, and then I kind of fell off. I started playing shooting games, and now I'm kind of getting back into it. So, you know, I'm kind of having to start from scratch, start from the bottom. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get back to where I was, you know, man.
Sure. What have you found to be the hardest part about maybe your matchups, or you know, what are you having issues with right now?
Well, probably stopping the run, honestly, because I really never realized how valuable the running game was. Because I mean, whenever you think of Madden, you just think of, you know, long throws and stuff. But I mean, with this league, you know, it's real, man. It's like real football. You got to run to win, you know.
Yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. I think you know, get in the lab, feel comfortable with it. Now, I had one more question. Are you how do you feel about that Power 10?
Yeah. Can we talk about that a little bit? I'm not really familiar with it, but tell me. Let's talk about the Power 10. What are the spots?
Well, basically, it is a right now the administrator, OFL, the commissioner, and a couple of his close friends. Actually, a friend of his that's not even in the league right now is compiling a list of the top 10 players out of our 32-man league. I've been on it. I opened up the league, I think, in 6th place. I was dropped off like in week after week 1 when I got blown out. I got blown out by Seattle by PB1, PB number 1. I think like 31-2. I got a safety on him and that was it. I couldn't move the ball. I couldn't do anything. I mean, he just owned me. He's still number 1. He's been number 1, I think, for the since the beginning. But a couple of new faces. I just moved up to 3. I think what I like most about it is you look at the competition, you can find them in unranked games. A lot of these guys are online a lot, so you can really find a good game with them. Most of the time, they're good to practice with, learn from, things like that. So I like the Power 10. It gives you an idea of your competition, and it makes it a little bit more interesting as far as you know, what to expect from who. So.
Definitely, man. And the forum really makes it easy to schedule games with your peers and everything, and the Xbox app, you know, messaging friends and everything. It's really come a long way.
Totally. Do you use the Xbox One Smart Glass?
Yeah, man. It's very convenient for everything. But thanks for having me, man. And I'll be sure to call in next time when you guys want to meet again. All right?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Thunder. And do me a favor. Make sure you send in your top plays. If you don't know how to do it, you can send me an email or you can send me a text message. I think using the OneDrive is the best, so that I can actually have the file and I can post them to our video blogs weekly, and you can see some of your top plays. You might get picked, you might not, but if you don't send them to me, you definitely won't get picked. So thank you, Thunder. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Peace out.
Bye, buddy. That was Thunder Riser. I called in. He's new to the league, but I think he's going to be good. I played him last week. It was at first it was kind of tough. I couldn't figure out. It was 14-0. I think I spent a lot of time in the first half on defense, but then that second half I came out and I kind of opened up a little bit more. I opened up my playbook. I didn't want to show him too much just in case we meet again, but it was a fun game. He's a good player, and I think he'll last a long time. We've got some pretty good matchups this week, some power against power, some duds against duds. But be sure to check us out next week. Thanks for joining us. I've been your host, Badly Chad Jackson. I look forward to hearing from you. Make sure you check me out at those locations. All right, we'll see you soon. Get in the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete.